Now, there was a heated argument on UTV. Jennifer Quinn, I'll say there, one particular NDC communicated with Akasel, Dr. Mudbamia, and I was so shocked to the core there. Oka Damanara, Jennifer Quinn, she literally chewed him on Oil Live TV. Now, some of the missing Martino, or from the hypocrites, not other names. Or mother, she video no business and video. Nevia, Jawad, your comment section.
I'll be a penny be any yet will be a ton of candidate, but NDC for I or my dream say. Or what not say, and I know much be on the candidate who fell, and or a trophy, and or a concert, and or a bobocala, and who regional. Say Nipa reserving a near beer, or more many panel reserving. Because Ghana forward new John Dramani Mama, Ghana forward any. You free kind of flags once a man. If they want us to go that line, you never call. Ghana for flags in Sinchain. Now that be or share camera more, said your wife since nobody knew. Now I'm saying no one can talk of Piazana. If I come and sit here and describe him, say you're also a drunkard, will you be happy?
I don't know why you
but you have the audacity and the gust to be describing me candidate as such. Because you have monopoly over Sabi and Semunuka.
I don't know why you
is that the case?
A mouth which me a Casabia.
And then me met me a call.
What can you say?
If you are over to the way I just own. Said you're Ghana for I can't the flats and want some cast there be a license here come or say me candidate another started here. Last week, see an about the same thing. No, your concert or both, yeah, or your concert. No, see, I didn't cry. If I give you back the same dose, will you be happy? Ghana also candidate. Hey, Corinsania, they are there. Is that the right word to use? Hey, some papa. We have to say, one year, man, Penia Bedi actually. No, Casso Bay say, obey away. Yenity and Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. You ram so yan be President Kofo and Adam Kofo obi en wo what don't post that. Now so makoye can the phone ti ahun ye hia ba o mo na dan o mo metiase. But you don't make mockery of him because what here can say nadmo ni krom sirem ni krom wale aduane ye problem okocha aduane anye. When what ha wo adima prapa ka no krom wo nyina kire wo you can't tell me say you don't know.
Nim da mente.
Because you are hypocrite. What do you mean can't tell me so wouldn't Dr. Baumia or any or any pabonini and so be sabotage. Say it, yeah, but please. And Central Phone in a church, I said Jacob never speech. Would him so speech no be a producer and LP on the quick and Anamwa. But I couldn't also because I be before now, but doing so one yes smart. No one can say Unimadi into one can be and through what me. Now so very did it. I won't say good massing, a good entire entity and massing. The same thing happened. Exactly.
Now, I didn't say I'll be a okay.
Hold make a ban. Naka Sabra was an argument fire. Naka the Mubaka Biancamoka. What church no much up of not to our revenue? What church no much now?
My wife was watching out.
Now, my friend now.
John Romani Mama, what's the much? You said the responsibility to me. What you never just say. But John Romani Mama, person bisa for Kuba Henana. Atani attacking Kenka.
It was so happy.
Bisa almost say. Not John Romani Mama, no man for $50, no problem for $50. $1 no quack for Butia, the boy. No quadra consume man for, and then money yaman penny papa, no dim. And then money chest or yaman penny, or dim wiki or birthday trust. Wiki or birthday trust. Me, yes, me, 50 me, yes, birthday, but only the idea, grown up men. Like these two gentlemen, or we mean your mama. Or we typically catch you when you walk and come and say, yeah, can't see him. Just say,
Jennifer, what's in Nana? Adjuma Prempe.
Listen, you're going to be from church and
what is it? And I'm a baby the chidi akoche. It's a wine that didn't near my any man. I see it to me say, I have seen a year. I've been telling you, what's it?
Established by who?
Your government. My point
I'm not done. I'll let you come in.
In 2015,
firstly, hold on.
the government of the day goes.
Hold on.
No.
Firstly,
will you permit me?
Yes,
to
I'll permit you. I will.
Since you want
firstly,
you want to railroad me
of the fraudulent. Your fraudulent contract has not been established by the same government.
Okay.
2, that same company that you claim had gone into a fraudulent activity with the government of Ghana.
Which company?
Sought to engage.
Which company?
Metalinus.
No. Ameri.
No.
Ameri.
You are saying that, hold on. Ameri is a middleman.
Ameri is a middleman.
First of all,
you want to debate on the side
No.
of the opposition.
No. You are making a point, and I want to establish it. Let's all understand it. That Ameri went into a deal. They were working with Metka. You say Metka, Ameri's deal was fraudulent. But in working with Metka, the same Metka you wanted to engage. In fact, it was the same Metka that it was the same
made-up company.
Fine. I don't disagree with that.
Good.
It's the same Metka.
I want to.
It's the same
we agree on that. We are aligned on that.
That you wanted to engage in services. Are you aware that we had in the contract that you are responsible for maintaining the unit before handing over to us? Are you aware of that?
What is obvious to the viewers now is the simple fact that you want to distract from something I've been consistent on this very morning on the show.
That's unfair to my person.
It's unfair to me as well for you to say that I haven't established certain things as far as I'm concerned. But the point is this: Ameri was a made-up company. Metka isn't. Metka has a history of having worked in other countries. That's fact. So the miscellaneous that you brought into it, maybe you were unaware that it was the same as Metka. Ameri was not.
Who?
I said
who was
miscellaneous that
myself
you mentioned. Was you mentioned it. You mentioned it as well, that they are the ones doing the work. And I said it. I even told you, even before you even mentioned it. I said that Metka, aka Mitelinos, whatever way you want to call it, are the ones that did the work. So Ameri is not a company. Ameri is a fraudulent theme. What is synonymous with Ameri is fraud and corruption. So if you want to stay on it, that's your cup of tea. But the government of the day has moved on from there. Why? Because they've seen the value in not sticking to the mess that was created. They've seen the value that in the propaganda that is championed on some of these platforms by some of these people that you allow to do so. The truth still remains: over 1,600 megawatts of power has been added to the grid since 2017 by this very government. That if you want to say that political scores is being that's what we seek to do. The point is, in fact, I wish we would actually show the power enclave. Although I'm sure the producer will not allow it. Where is it? You haven't shown it. This is a video. This is a complete video that shows what is going to happen in that very home state that the plant has gone to. It doesn't negate the fact that $510 million went to a company that was set up 2 months ago before a signing. If you come and say that something on the floor of Parliament, it wasn't even debated on the floor of Parliament. As far as I'm concerned, it was a committee level that it went to. Nobody signed anything, as far as I'm concerned, on Ameri till the changes, as far as the move is concerned, came to be. This video, if you would allow us to, you are showing still photos. There's a whole video with it's literally a documentary. And this thing is less than 5 minutes. If you want our viewers to get
I've been showing this video you have on your phone. I've been showing it from last week. You have not been watching.
I'm on the show
so
now.
You see, I don't like your posture of trying to attack in a very subtle manner. It's very unfair.
But you always attack the government of the day.
I don't mind. You do. Yes, because it's my job to question the government. When they question you, you call it an attack. But when in your response, you do not have to posture yourself as though you are attacking. It is unfair. Go back on the table on the social media.
Prior notice, and you're talking about a particular incident. Why will you not show the video to give good context to what we are saying? Because she's repeatedly said fanfare. You've aligned with fanfare. You've aligned with razzmatazz of the government of the day. So just put the video
how
there.
Did I align with fanfare?
Am I asking for too much if you show this video right now?
Okay. How did I? Maybe Vanessa, you can find it. How did I align with fanfare?
Video so that when we cause the impression being created
And I'm saying so because you've aligned with that impression.
Let me even ask
that
you.
it is a fanfare.
What is that video
gas
going to do?
turbines.
What's the value the video going to add?
I'm telling you that it shows what the vision is. It shows what is actually happening.
The video.
So it puts into context what government is doing.
Car power, TT3. Which of those plants that she has mentioned did they bring to Ghana? She should point one.
Your reasoning and your logic in trying to point out these plants. I'm saying that in the same vein, you make the argument that certain things that came about into being, no matter how mediocre or myopic it was, to your credit, you want us to take responsibility for it and admit that you brought it into being. At the same time, when these plants are working, you want to say that you want to take credit for it.
Okay.
Since you are the energy expert in this field.
I'll answer you, but can I ask you?
Car power was running in Tema.
I'm asking
Was it
you.
not?
Wait, you've asked me a question. Let me answer. So
The answer I actually need, which hasn't been answered, and that was in the very beginning, was the value of the $510 million.
Wait.
That's where we start
what
from.
Is your
that was it actually $510 million? That question hasn't been answered. Because Annie is telling me
you
that
asked
it is
the
not
question.
true.
Let me answer.
No, I'm saying that we start from that very initial cardinal sin of $510 million for a company that was in non-existence and subsequently became
no, Annie, this is not fair. I need to make my point. When
the legitimate question I have to ask you, Beatrice is a lawyer, unless maybe I'm wrong, is that your fact has not been established, and your fact does not necessarily represent the truth. You know that if I tell you,
you set a question,
if I tell you,
you don't even have the details of it, and at the very center of the conversation, you tell me that my facts are not facts. At the same time, some of the things I have said were even new to you till you verified. How do you set a question and not even for your own self know the facts before we proceed into a conversation?
Your phone
That's the question I want to ask.
If I tell you your phone in front of you, maybe
it's Samsung, not iPhone.
Let's say it's Samsung, it's not iPhone, all right? And I don't prove why it is Samsung and not iPhone. Does that mean what I'm saying? It might be true, it might be false, but does that mean what I'm saying necessarily represent the truth?
No. I have
to go beyond certain doubts to prove that indeed it's a Samsung.
What are the doubts and what are the conversations? Because you set a question. No,
okay, Beatrice, go ahead.
Please, now I'm clearly.
Yes.
I know she's siding with you on this.
So but I want to understand something. You don't need to understand. I have my point to make. You made your point. We paid excess capacity because President John Mahama brought excess capacity, and we had to pay for it.
Really?
That's what you said.
But you just said that. You said that. You created an avenue to explain what excess capacity was.
Yes, I explained.
Excess capacity is not. You don't need to take energy classes to understand excess capacity. 2,500 megawatts.
Akosia has masters in the energy
economics. But I don't.
So why are you making it look like
to go on set and pretend I'm an energy expert?
Please, you've had your time. Be civil and let me have my time. My point is
I'll be civil as long as the language is decent enough for
my
viewers.
Point is that, Annie, it is the hypocrisy.
You listen to comprehend, not to rebut. You listen to comprehend and not just to rebut.
So
I said in my submission that by 2017 there was 2,500.
You said you haven't read.
I read before I can. You don't read.
So to manage expectations,
you read and you couldn't explain what excess capacity is.
To manage expectations, you say, "Oh,
that you
I didn't read. I wasn't given that topic."
So I'm going for a break. But I want Akosha Menu. I am not
to absorb the excess capacity. That's what you want to tell us.
I'm saying it again before I go for a break. That you accuse someone of something, you prove.
It wasn't
getting
it's not $510 million that went into this transaction.
And was it established that 100 and how much was that 50 was fraud?
If you disagree with that, tell me what the counter is. I think today my point has been well made. And
many people want to support us. Na bring na wakadama mesede. I na one check down wo tanks bi wo. Obobo mehu all certain amount bi apeditua. Ebohu euros, ebohu pounds. Maybe for bia no so slow or as high bia. Ni wia bomazina cost buy and send hono. Buy and send is me a twene kakra. A twene kakra ma so process ning na so wia. Ebo wonder about bring up a drop down menu be able to choose the payment method they pay choose. Ni wia ning na no iska. Thank you for supporting us. Yamin show bebre.